NBA for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Here's Law. Pass to Watson. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Wilson. Just 4 to shoot. McDaniel pulls it in. Here's Person. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one. Down low. Here's Wilson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Hunt. Lets it go from deep. Livingston tips it back in.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Law. And he buries his first look. Here's Person. Pass to Wong. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Left side, Watson. Pass to Wilson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Sixers third.
It was an intimidating brand of defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
Here's Wong. Pass to Hunt. To the left side wing. Here's Person. Drains the triple. Person's got 5.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Wilson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Person passes to Hunt. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Hunt at the line, shooting 1.
'76ers trail by 3. Here's Law. The layup misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Livingston. Here's Wong. To the paint. Takes one from 10 feet. Livingston, no good. Here's Law. Knocks down the long J. Law's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside. Tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Person passes to Livingston. Tipped. Pass to Wilson. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Wong. Here's McDaniel. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Clock at 6. Pass to Livingston. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Sixers leading. Here's Wilson. Driving to the basket. An easy 2 on the layup. Wilson's got 7 points in the game.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Here's Person. He's got 5. Pass to McDaniel. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunt. Livingston passes to Hunt. Puts up a deep 3. Houston with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Livingston grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Second personal foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
The line for Houston. Hunt taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now here's Watson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, the pass to Wilson. The 17-footer. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Pass to McDaniel. Here's Person. Here's McDaniel, defended by Watson. 4 on the clock. Person passes to McDaniel. And yep, it's good. The 76ers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Pass to Wong. Here's McDaniel. Hunt passes to Livingston. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Person, no good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And there's a pick. Pass to Wilson. Outside Watson. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Philadelphia with another miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's McDaniel. Hunt passes to Person. Here's McDaniel, defended by Watson. And that one's good. McDaniel.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Wilson. To stop the drought. And rejected. Here's Wong. No points so far. Here's Hunt. Here's Livingston. Here's McDaniel, defended by Watson. And that one's good, McDaniel. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They set a pick. Pass to Wilson. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. Wilson's got 11 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Person passes to Hunt. To the wing, right side. Here's Person. To the wing on the left. Here's Wong. The three is up. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Cleared away by Person.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Wilson, first personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. A minute 6 left now in the first quarter. Here's Law. He's got 5. Pass to Wilson. Screen by Watson. 5 on the clock. To the right side. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Person. He's got 5. 29 seconds left to play in the first. No luck on that one. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Wilson. Takes a 3. And no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Rockets on top, up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Houston leading by 3. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. And it's Peterson in at the small forward position. Six on the shot clock. Here's Monroe. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Peterson. Outside White. To the paint. Here's Wingate. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Monroe. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. Goodwin gets the 3 to fall. Goodwin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Over to the wing. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs with some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Brooks has got his first points of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
To the inside. Here's Cardinal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Rockets, Brooks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Out to the right wing. Here's Wingate. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Rockets lead by 7. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by White. The 76ers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Peterson. Here's Cardinal. Brooks defending. Here's Cardinal. Outside White. To the left wing. And Wingate gets it to go. Here's Goodwin. The shot from 20 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. So it's Philadelphia now. 7-point differential. Pass to Peterson. Now here's White. Here's Wingate. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Wingate's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Takes a 13-footer. Another one falls for Houston.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Peterson. He's scoreless. Out left to the wing. Here's Wingate. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the 76ers, Wingate. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Monroe. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, number 43, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 76ers trail by 6. Outside White. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Just 5 on the clock. That shot off. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the rejection. Here's Goodwin. Shoots a fadeaway. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 5, Houston.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
76ers trail by 6. Here's Cardinal, and he dunks it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Monroe. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Cardinal pulls it in. Cardinals got 4 rebounds in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season. Averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Monroe. Pass to Goodwin. They set the pick. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Outside White. Here's Peterson. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Wingate. He has 7. Yep, that one's good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Wingate.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
To the paint. Pass to Monroe. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. Cardinal pulls it in. Cardinals got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Peterson. No points yet. He shoots a 3. Cardinal, the pass to White. Here's Wingate. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Goodwin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Goodwin. One shot.
One shot.
'76ers trail by 6. Out to the wing. Here's Wingate. White for 3. He drops it from range. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Good work defensively by White.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Peterson. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Houston leading by 3. Here's Goodwin. 6 points for him. And the shot goes down. Give him 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Right wing. Pass to Wingate. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Wingate. For 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. The Rockets lead by 3. Inside. The second effort. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's their first personal foul.
Here's Wingate. 12 points for him. To the inside. Brooks with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Six to shoot. Here's the second effort. And the layup is up and in. He's got 13.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Down low. Out to the right wing. Here's Wingate. And he banks in the layup. Wingate's got 14 points for the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
1:41 left to play in the half. To the left wing. Here's Monroe. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Pass to Wingate. Deflected. The Rockets lead by 6. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Monroe. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Number 38, with personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for the 76ers, Wingate taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Goodwin. And here's Brooks.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Wingate. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
Wingate taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
43.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Rockets lead by 3. And it's McDaniel in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He takes it in. Misses from short range. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Law. Banked it in off the glass. Law's got 7 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Wong. Here's Hunt. He got a piece of it. And here's Watson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Law. For the lead. Here's Wilson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. 13 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Livingston. To shoot. Here's McDaniel. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Law. He has 7. Pass to Wilson. 18 feet out. McDaniel pulls it in.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
The Rockets trail. Here's Person. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Pass to Hunt. Puts it up from 15. 2 points. That one goes. Hunt's got his second basket on the night.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Long, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Tipped away. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Watson. Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Hunt. He has 6. Driving inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Ball, the pass to Wilson.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To the wing, right side. Watson passes to Wilson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Philadelphia, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Hunt. Give him 8. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That way.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Wilson. Blocked! Here's Watson. Here's Person. He's got 5. Here's McDaniel. They set the screen. Here's Livingston. Tries a 10-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Law. 9 points in the game. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Person's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Wong. Person passes to McDaniel. Here's Hunt. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hunt's got 10. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Law. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
To the middle. Here's McDaniel. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Watson. Here's Wilson. Four on the clock. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Person. He's got 5. Pass to Hunt. The floater. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Screen by Watson. To the paint. It's hauled in by Houston. McDaniel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wong. Still without a bucket. Pass to McDaniel. It's stolen. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 6. Here's Wong. Lets it fly from 18. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Second chance shot, and it's good on the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. McDaniel's got 10.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Law. To the right side. Here's Watson. Rockets with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's deflected. Here's Wong. Knocks down the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Six on the shot clock. Philadelphia with another miss.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Pass to Hunt. The 15-footer. Not going to go that time. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Wilson. For 3. McDaniel pulls it in. McDaniel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Rockets, McDaniel. At the line, shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Wilson. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
We've got 1:48 left in the third.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2. Hunt.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Here's Law. 9 points in the game. And that one's good. Wilson's got 19 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Person. Here's McDaniel. Here's Wong. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Wilson grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Hunt. He's got 12. Pass to Wong. Here's Livingston. Here's Person, defended by Watson. Here's Person. Clock at 6. Here's Hunt. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hunt's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
With the drive. And he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Person. 5 points in the game. Pass to Livingston. Here's McDaniel. Here's Person. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Sixers on top, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. And it's Wingate in at the point guard position. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Houston.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Goodwin. Here's the pick to take the lead. It's hauled in by White. The Sixers leading. Inside. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Goodwin. One minute in now in the fourth quarter for 3. Counted from distance. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Wingate.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the 76ers, Wingate, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. and so he's able to get one of two.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Monroe. Down low. Here's Brooks. With one on the clock, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Buries it from three. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
White on the wing. Pass to Wingate. Back to White. Philadelphia with another miss. Houston leading by 5. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's a screen. Monroe misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, number 20 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time. Houston in the lead. Pass to Goodwin. To the wing on the left. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Out left to the wing. Here's Peterson. Here's Wingate. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
At the line for the 76ers, Wingate taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Goodwin. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
White with it. Here's Peterson. Launches it. White can't hit.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
To the left side wing. Good work defensively by White.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Goodwin. Off target with the three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Wingate. It's tipped. Here's Goodwin. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. To the inside. Here's Goodwin from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Puts it up. Over to the left wing. White looking it over. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out, and he hits it. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Houston, number 43. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Wingate. To take the lead. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
There's a screen. Brooks outside. Here's Monroe. Let's go with a 3. He got a piece of it. The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. White's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Takes it inside. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him.
For your Rockets, Long.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Wong, deflects the pass. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Here's Person, 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Hunt. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. White, the pass to Cardinal. Here's Wingate. Softly drops in the floater. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Hunt to the middle. Livingston, that's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Wingate. It's hauled in by Houston. Person's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Hunt. Pass to Person. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by White. Here's Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Wingate. And he lobs it up. It's hauled in by Houston.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
McDaniel, pass to Hunt. Here's Livingston. 3-pointer. Hunt, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fires for 3. No good. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Person. Pass to Livingston, 18 feet out, and the shot is good off the backboard.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wingate. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
1:43 left in the fourth. Here's Livingston, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Livingston.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Here's Wingate. 1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's picked off. Here's Person. Pass to Livingston. The fader. Cardinal pulls it in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's Wingate. outside White. 6 on the shot clock.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Person. The Rockets with another miss, and they go to the intentional foul.
Time-tested strategy here. Hack a poor free throw shooter.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Fires from 14, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Can't connect from short range.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. Timeout called, the 76ers. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for the 76ers, number 20, 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Here's Hunt. And the 3 off target. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the